Oh, look, they're swimming with a shark. What? Hang on a second. I gotta take a second look at this. They are swimming with the shark down there. There's a shark in that pool.
Well, I am here in the little town of Borugas. I called up Ruben this morning and I asked him if he was going to go fly with the guys, and he said yes, they're going to go fly over to some islands. That direction, you actually can't see them from here. You can't even see them with your eyes. But it rained last night and there was a lot of rain, and so the takeoff is pretty boggy. So they went to look for another takeoff. We should get up in the air. Even if it's a little boggy, I think we'll still be able to pull it off. Everybody has a full tank of gas, so the paramotors are going to be heavy. So with the boggy land, it might be a little tough, but either way, we'll get up in the air. I'm excited about today's flight. Looks like great weather, a little bit of cloud cover, a wind coming in from the coast, so it should make the launches a little bit easier because of how much gas is going to be on our backs, but I'm excited about today. Well, this is the launch area here. It's a really, really big launch area on the beach. It's not bad though. If we look at where this area is here, this is totally doable. And we have plenty of space to take off. Ruben told me the island we're going to, it's the most populated island by mass or by volume in the world. And I'm pretty sure I've flown to this island before. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I've been there before and there's no place to land. It's nothing but buildings. Every inch of this place is covered. But it's a great flight over the ocean. We're gonna just go down, circle the island to get a bit, and then come back. So it'll be a good flight. I'm gonna help the guys get all the paramotors ready because I think there's about 12 of us pilots going over to the island today. I'm about to get baked. I'm an idiot. I constantly forget sunscreen, and I don't know if you can tell how red I am already, but I think I'm about to get lobster. I'm about to get way worse because I forgot sunscreen again. Luckily it's a cloud cover, but man, I'm so fair skinned that, boy, this is gonna hurt when I come down. I'll have to use some aloe vera or something.
Well, we're up and heading to the islands. I'm not exactly sure where everybody else is. Getting a little bumpy. Whoa, getting real bumpy. Okay, I see two in front of me now. I think I'm getting too high where I'm getting a bit of that underlying cloud stuff. So I'm gonna lower it just a little bit because it's a really bumpy where I'm at. But beautiful flight. Look at the Caribbean. Isn't it beautiful? So glad I got to make this flight with the guys. In the next couple days, I will be trying to figure out the logistics of getting to Panama It's a lot bumpier up here than I thought it would be. I was hoping I could just do hands up the whole way, but that's not going to happen, obviously. Another great flight for season 2. I am barely moving. It feels like I'm stuck. I'm having to look at the swing arm to see if I'm actually moving, because it feels like I'm stuck. I'm moving. Barely, but I'm moving. A lot of wind up here. Look at the coral reef below me. Look at how muddy my shoes are. Yeah, look at that coral reef below me. How cool is that? Maybe I'm wrong about going to the populated island because I don't see it anywhere. I have no idea where it's at. I was the last to take off, so I'm in the rear. I only see one pilot in front of me, so I'm not sure where everybody went. Yeah, and I don't see anybody behind me either, so yeah, I don't know. There's one. Oh, I see another one way out there. There's no way the camera's gonna catch that. So thanks for joining me on this adventure. If you like this adventure, there's a new adventure every week. Just subscribe to the channel. If you want to help me out with gas for my paramotor or my motorcycle, join the Patreon community. I post exclusive content up there. Love to have you part of the community. Definitely give me a like or a dislike if you like or don't like this video, and I really appreciate the comments. So write to me and I'll write back to you. Let me know what you think of this flight or this adventure this week. Or if you've ever taken a boat from Colombia to Panama, let me know how it was, because that's what I'm going to do on my next adventure. But as always, thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. I really do. How to go 2 miles an hour over the ocean. This is how you do it. The problem is I don't want to go low, even though I know the winds are going to be less strong, because I kind of need the distance, because the flotation I have, not kidding, the flotation I have is just this little tiny bar, because they didn't have the CO2 cartridges for my flotation, so I have this little tiny bar behind me. That's my flotation. So I need as much height as I can to try to get as close to shore as I can, just in case I have an engine out. Which means going slow, because I gotta fight the wind. I feel like I'm gonna be up here all day. I'm glad it's not sunny though. I'm not getting baked like I thought I would. Check my fuel. Lots of fuel. This boat right here, right in front of me, I believe is our chase boat. Another one back there, that one might be it too, I'm not sure. Flying to islands over the Caribbean. What a beautiful office day this is. I cannot recommend this enough to you guys. If you ever get the chance to come to Colombia, let me know. I'll hook you up with Ruben. This tour that he's doing is 12 pilots, I think. I think there's 7 from Mexico and 5 from Colombia, but I also heard there was 10 from Mexico and 2 from Colombia, so I don't know. At any rate, big group of guys. They have all new equipment. All you got to do is bring your wing, bring your helmet, bring your reserve, hop on a plane, show up in Colombia. They take care of everything, including your meals, your lodging, your transportation, everything, and they treat you very, very well. And you get to do this. You get to fly to islands over the Caribbean. How grand is this? Total price? About $2,700, not including your airfare to and from Colombia. So it's a great deal. And I'm so fortunate to be able to join these guys. Look at how beautiful the water is, all the different colors, and you can see all the coral reefs beneath me. Wow, gorgeous. What a flight. I wonder how much a chase cam slows you down. I'll bet you it's quite a bit, because that's a big heavy thing behind your wing. I'll bet you that it slows you down a good 5 miles an hour. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is amazing. I say gorgeous and amazing a lot just because I don't know enough synonyms, but I don't know if there's words that can describe this flight. I mean, who gets to do this? How blessed am I? How blessed am I today to be able to share this with you? Wow, the colors are amazing. The colors are so vibrant. That green against that dark blue and the light blue up there. And look at all the coral and the sand. Wow. Gosh, what a pretty scene. This is a little different than the flight that I took to the populated island last time, because we're going a totally different route, and I've never seen these islands before. Wow. This is so much better than what I expected. How beautiful is this? Right? Come on, grab your paramotor and meet me in Colombia. Let's do this again. I would do this again. I would do this every day. Look how beautiful this is. Put phone in pocket. Okay. One of these days I should get a cord for that phone. I never think about it until I'm up in the air hanging it over the ocean. To my left is my buddy Ron. Ron pulled off the most amazing thing the other day. He cut his brake line and toggle in his propeller while he was flying and handled it like a pro. I'll make a short video about it because I really think that what Ron did was so perfect that other pilots can learn from his little slight emergency. What a way to spend a day. Just flying to islands over the Caribbean. Man. My God loves me so much to be able to do this, share this with you. I wish you guys could all join me in doing this. It's a blast. And you can. All you got to do is come to Colombia. If enough of you guys are interested, I'm not kidding. I would leave wherever I am, fly back here and do the tour with you. Because I would totally do this again. I could do this every day. Get down a little bit, see if it's smoother, because it is bumpy up here. Well, I finally caught up to the other pilots. Thanks to Mac Para for the fast wing. And I'm not even trimmed out all the way. But it is kind of nice knowing that I've got that extra speed when I need it. And it's a nice stable wing too, which is good on bumpy rides like this one. Flying to Caribbean islands with a bunch of other pilots on paramotors, nothing beats it, guys. Nothing beats it. This is a phenomenal flight. The farther I go out into the ocean, the more excited I get, because the more islands I see, the more of this beautiful aqua-colored sand and ocean, and gosh, it's eye candy everywhere. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Woo! I just hit a pocket of really ice cold air. Oh, that was chilly. Ah, there we go. Warmer. I don't know what that was, but man, that was cold. Now I'm gonna hit some bumps though, because I just hit the warm air. Yeah, here they come. I spent a lot of fuel getting here, a lot of fuel, so I can't stay here too long before I have to head back. It's one of the problems with flying a little wing is it takes a little bit more gas, a little faster, but a little more gas. Oh, there's that populated island. Okay. I see it now. Actually, the island that Ruben and I flew to a couple years ago, I thought that's what he was talking about when he said it's the most populated island. No. This one, I can see it from here, but the camera's not going to pick it up until I get there. I have to show you this, because, wow. There's this huge island with all this land, and then there's this tiny, tiny little island with a gazillion houses on it. Why is everybody living there? Let me fly over there real quick and show you. I gotta burn some altitude though before I can go over there. Okay, I can believe it. That is definitely the most populated island in the world by mass. No joke. I'll wait until I show you this place. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys joining me for today's adventure. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have, because this doesn't happen every day. This is a special episode right here. Now, I don't know the names of these islands that we're going to, and I don't know the name of that super populated one, but somewhere off the Caribbean coast, just look north of Colombia, and that's somewhere around where we're at. Look at all the pilots having fun around these little islands. You definitely get your money's worth on this tour, that's for sure. I've met a lot of good friends, a lot of good people, and the cool thing is, they all live north, and I'm heading north, so I've got pilots I can go fly with in Mexico and around there now. Alright, do you see it? Do you see that island right there? There's all of this space on all these islands, and everybody lives on this little tiny one. Must be something special about that little island, I guess. Oh man, look at this. Wow. Playing volleyball on the beach. Look at that. Just look at that. All right, here it is. The most populated island in the world by mass. Everybody wants to live here, I guess. I assume all the neighbors know each other. Oh, look, they're swimming with a shark. What? Hang on a second. I gotta take a second look at this. They are swimming with the shark down there. There's a shark in that pool. There's two sharks in that pool. Hang on. What? There's literally two sharks in this pool right here. Look closely. I'll try to zoom. Look. There are... Look at that. Maybe it's not a shark. It looks like a shark. That thing is huge. That's a shark. Or something. Or the largest fish on the planet. One of the two. Alright, I don't know where any of the pilots are. I think I'm the last one here, so I'd better head back. How much gasoline do I have? I've got enough to get back. Well, the GoPro keeps dying, so I'm out of battery. It was a long flight, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. soon as I land, I'll give you a quick video of what I thought. Well, I definitely got baked by the sun, but oh man, what a great flight. The pilots are all here with the equipment. They've already taken 2 boats of equipment, waiting for another 2 to come. Great flight, great flight. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. But now, I need some aloe vera. Well, I'm back at the motorcycle, and now I got to take the long ride, about an hour and a half, back to the little town that I'm in, I don't know, it's like San Andreas, but that's not the name. All I know is my face is killing me, and my arms, and oh man, I need to get out of the sun. I really, really need to remember sunscreen, but one of these days. Either way, I'm just happy about the flight, and let me get packed up. I'll meet the pilots later tonight for dinner, and they have a special dance going, and I'll talk to you guys more about that as soon as I get back to my hotel. I found somebody to help me out to do the sunscreen on my face, and she is caking it on. Tonight I'm going to go see the pilots before they return home. I think they have a dinner planned at the house they're staying at, so they've invited me to go have dinner with them. So I think I'm going to take them up on that, even though the skin is a little sore. But I'm off to the supermarket, see if I can't find some aloe vera and hopefully some relief. I came down to where the pilots are staying now, and they're all in their rooms, but I kind of wanted to show you what this place is like with no people in it. Just a gorgeous facility for everybody to stay at. Everybody's got plenty of room. They have full-time kitchen staff and a full-time cleaning staff and a full-time maintenance staff for the motors and the wings and everything, and it's just an amazing place. So I've got some aloe vera on my face, and I think I'm gonna go put on some more because this hurts. What a cool way to kick off the night. Bringing the pilots in by a boat and with the dancers and the traditional Colombian music was awesome. What a great way to end this week.